Hey everybody, it's Kobosk here. We just recently got an update and we got some new monsters and some new things. We have a thing called a rift. I'd like to review that for you guys. This right here, this dimensional rift. And it says we get more, you'll be able to earn massive amounts of mana stones and XP at the same time. Unfortunately, I'd like to compare it, the actual XP and everything that you get compared to some other levels. One of them that I use is Fame on Hill level. I use it all the time to level up my characters. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start it. And you get, if you don't know, this dimensional crystal here, actually I wanted to point out, is that you get those as part of your daily now. And it costs 30 energy to do this. So we're going to go right into it. I'm going to get rid of these guys so we can see it. And can't use a friend, unfortunately. So I'll use my Archangel there. And let's find somebody who is not max level. Let's try and get somebody who's a little bit lower. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's use this guy here. And I want to see how many experience points and mana we actually get. And then we'll compare it to Hell level on Famon to see what we get. So here we go, 30 energy. Come on, load. There we go. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and do auto. It shouldn't take too long. Now, I know my Archangel can do this because I did a rift yesterday on a higher level, so this shouldn't be a problem. It just might take a little bit longer. Actually, I should have used Praha. She does a little bit more damage and AoE, so oh well. When I was looking at this, I was kind of wondering, does it actually give you more XP per energy? 30 energy is an awful lot to spend at one time to get X amount XP. So I want to see if we're actually getting more XP per energy than not. The only thing I can think of that this would be good, because you're spending 30 energy at once, you are getting a big load of XP. I forget what the number was, and I got last time I looked at it. It was somewhere around like 80,000 or something ridiculous. I think I'm actually going to fast forward through a lot of this for you guys so you don't have to see it. All right, victory. Okay, so how much experience did we get? We have 20,000. Let me write this down here. We got 20,263. Now, that's per monster. So actually, another 20,263 is actually going to the Archangel, but since he's already maxed out, it's kind of wasted. So I'm actually going to double that. So we actually have, in reality, 9, 2, 1, 5. So we have 40,529 energy. I mean, experience for 30 energy. All right. That's what that cost. Oh, and mana. We'll go ahead and look at that as well. We have 27,140 mana. All right. No, I do not want to replay. We'll return to the map. And just to be fair, I want to compare it to Famon Hill level because a lot of people use Famon Hill level. Now, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that if the rift was on the Famon Hill level, if the rift was on Famon over here, I'm sure you would get more experience for doing the rift over there. So I'm going to do the forest hell level, and I will do it the number 6 here, the plateau, and then do the same thing. All right, we'll kick him out because he's maxed out. We need somebody who is not. We'll do him again, and we'll go ahead and play that. Now this shouldn't take too long. All right, victory. Big surprise there. All right. So it looks like we got 2,400, so that's going to be 4,800 experience. So if you did this with a friend's monster, if I did a friend's monster instead of Praha, my Hellhound there would have gotten 4,800 experience. Would have cost 5 energy, and the mana is only 429. That's pretty darn low, but it's a low level, so what do you expect? All right, and plus whatever that was. Okay, so I mean I can add that to it, but we're not really looking at that since the rift doesn't give you runes or anything. So we'll return to the map again, and now we'll go to Famon Hell level, and I actually do this one right here is the one I actually use, so I'll use that as my comparison as well. So go ahead and hit play. All right, victory again. So we've got 3,900. So that's going to be 7,800. 7,800 energy. And 3,230 mana. Now, time is also a factor as well. I mean, it probably took me a third of the time to do Famon here than it did the Rift. It took quite a bit of time. I don't know the exact time. I'll put that in a little bit after. I told myself I was going to look at it, but I totally forgot. So we're going to do a little math here. We'll return again. All right. So let's get out my calculator here. So the Rift, we've got, 40,000. 40,520. 26. We're going to divide that by 30 energy. And we have 1,350.8 per energy. So that's how much experience points you are getting per energy spent 1350.8. Now we'll calculate the hell level of that same zone. So 4,800 divided by 5 equals 960. All right. And Famon hell level, we got 7,800. And again, we'll divide that by 5. We got 1,560, so 1,560 per energy. So if we look at that and compare Famon hell level to that rift, at least in that first zone there, no, close, and yeah, Garen Forest there, Famon gives me 1,560. It's giving me an extra 110 experience points per energy than the rift is giving me. So in actuality, I'm getting way more. Did I just calculate the wrong thing? No, I did not. Okay. I calculated everything. Obviously, the hell level in Garen Forest at the end there, the last in Zone 6, isn't going to give you a lot. It's only 960. It's a little bit more than half of what Famon hell level gives you. As far as the mana goes, it is a much bigger difference as far as the mana goes. If we look at that, 27,140 for the rift, divide that by 30, and we have, now this isn't a true comparison, since mana does fluctuate, plus or minus. It does go up and down, and since I'm not doing like 50 of these to try and figure out what the exact average is, but for that particular level, I got 904 mana per energy spent. Obviously, hell level, the mana in Garen Forest there, this doesn't even come close to that. But I'll just divide that anyway, just add in here 85. 85.8. And then we'll look at Famon. 3,230 divided by 5 is 646. So you are getting more mana, at least in this run. I got more mana per energy, about 250, give or take, 260. More mana doing the rift per energy. But as far as experience goes, you're getting more experience not doing the rift, at least for the Garen Forest. Now, if we could get a rift on Famon and do a rift comparison on hard compared to Famon hell level to really get a good experience, or good, sorry, I'm losing my words here, a good comparison, that would be much better, more accurate comparison. But until then, until I know for sure if you do get more experience as the rift moves further down this list here. But as of right now, where it stands, I'm going to be doing Famon hell level. Just because if I want that experience, I don't really care about the 100, 200 difference in mana. That's easily made up with the crystal, or not the crystals, the runes that you get. Because most of the runes in there in Famon, you're going to sell for more than 200 anyway. So anyway, that's my my little test there. I wanted to show you guys. As of right now, I would advise avoiding the rift unless you guys do the math yourself, depending on where your rift is. if you're getting more than 3,200 per energy on your rift, then do it. You know, if you're getting more than that. If not, then I would just stick with Fame on Hell level if you can do Fame on Hell level. I know a lot of people out there cannot solo that. Some people do have friends monsters who can do it for them. So unfortunately in the rift you can't use friends monsters at all. So you have to use your own. So you are kind of losing out on that. I guess the trade-off here would be the time constraint. You are burning off a lot of energy at once, but it doesn't take nearly as long to do one rift run than it would to do 6 Fame on Hell levels. It would take me a little bit longer to do the 6 Fame on Hell levels, but I would gladly do that to get more experience, more experience for my energy. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. Hopefully that helps you out. If you guys do get a rift in Fame on Hell level, if you can do it, make sure that you look at the number of how much experience one of your guys is getting, and remember that each one of your monsters is getting that same amount of experience. Add it all up. Post it in the comments. Let me know what you got for your rift for that on Hell level on 30 energy, or if you did it on the hard, which costs 20 energy, and then let me know what numbers you guys come up with. Alright, talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful, and good luck with your gameplay.